Marvel, stop playing. Okay, so no, absolutely not. And I'm gonna tell you exactly why absolutely not. First off, the Ancient One split the timeline in two, then had both of these timelines running parallel in one universe. No. No. No, 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 no. Okay, we're gonna talk about how. First, let's talk about how this is impossible. By the rules that you yourself put down. Number one, we're gonna use Loki and the TVA. When a Nexus event happens, a universe will branch and create a parallel universe. Then that parallel universe will reach a threshold and then it will settle. If you were to say, if the explanation that you gave was that the Ancient One split the timeline in two, she created a Nexus event. As a result, there are now two parallel universes. One with Doctor Strange, who's evil, one with Doctor Strange, who decided not to travel back in time. That would make sense. But the idea that what? You split Doctor Strange in two? So there was the Doctor Strange who went back into the past to more or less absorb a shit ton of mystical creatures. And then there's also the Doctor Strange who stayed in the present and never went back to the past. But then we see the fight between Strange and her. So, like, did she split him in half and he's always been half? Like, that's poorly explained. But what jumped the shark for me in every way, shape, and form was when the explanation that she gave when she showed up, she was like, yeah, I drew on the power of the dark dimension and I split the timeline in half. Stop fucking playing. Because no, you did not. And I'm going to tell you exactly why no, you did not. Because the dark dimension is drawing on the power of Dormammu himself. And we've seen Dormammu get trolled by a time stone that was outside of its own universe. We watched him get trolled by a time stone that shouldn't have been able to troll him in the first Doctor Strange movie and be absolutely powerless to the powers of the time stone. To the point where he was trying to figure out what the fuck was going on. Is this an illusion? No. This is time. And now you're going to tell me that the Ancient One is just like, you know, I just siphoned a little bit of energy from Dormammu and split the timeline in half. No. Yo, when she gave that explanation, I was like, there is no fucking way. Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. There is no way that you can pull that amount of energy from the MCU's Dormammu. There is no way you can pull that amount of energy from the MCU's Dormammu. It is absolutely not fucking possible. Like, I'm gonna give you a scenario of exactly what happened. Dormammu's chilling in his universe, being the giant floating head that he is, relaxing. And all of a sudden, the lights go out for like 300 years because she done siphoned all that energy. Every single universe he's conquered, every world that he's conquered, everything that he's absorbed, all that energy is gone. And it's just Dormammu's head by himself floating in the universe as he's trying to figure out just what the fuck just happened. It's the equivalent of like you knowing you probably shouldn't plug that one extra thing into like that outlet, and then you plug it into the outlet and knock out power for the entire fucking building. That is what the Ancient One did to Dormammu. Because there is no way in hell you're telling me that the MCU Dormammu, there is no way you're telling me that the guy who got trolled and rickrolled by Doctor Strange using the time stone would have enough power to split the timeline of an entire universe and make them run in tandem for hundreds of... Because you have to remember that evil Doctor Strange went into the past. And when he went into the past, he stayed there for centuries. No. That doesn't make any sense. Like, it would have made more sense if when the Ancient One showed up, because she was the Ancient One from the past, she still had the Time Stone, and she burnt her Time Stone in order to do this. But that's not what happened. That's not what happened. We see Strange burn the Time Stone later on when he breaks a fixed point, which I guess there's even limits to what the Time Stone can and cannot do. But there is no way the Ancient One pulled energy from the Dark Dimension to pull this off. Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.